What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey fucking Pipes. 6:03 here in the morning on Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. Just pulled up to the shop. It's raining today, and we got an install. Oh, God help us. I gotta tell you, it's a glorious fucking day. Another day alive, another day living in the great communist state of New York. And tomorrow's Friday. Love me Fridays. And what I love me even better than love me Fridays is the Mikey Pipes by ACiQ Private Label heat pump inverter systems. These things are amazing. They really are. And they fit any budget. They really do. And look at how, wrong angle. Look at how sleek this bad boy is. This is the 5-ton, 60,000 BTU air handling unit, and it has dual voltage capability. Whether it's 110 or 240, it does it automatically on the fly. You don't even have to adjust a dip switch. Why wouldn't you want to recommend that to your customers? And the outdoor unit, now granted, this is the 5-ton system, 60,000 BTUs. Can you tell it's running right now? 65 decibels when it's running at 100%. How can you not go with this? Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, why? Why would you go with anything else? Anyway, I need to make some coffee. Okay. Here we go. Let's make a latte macchiato. I just take the milk there and put it right into the machine. Make sure you put it back in the fridge when you're done with it, you know what I mean? But in under a minute, we're going to have something epic right here. Nothing like having a plain bagel with some cream cheese and lox. Pretty epic. And the coffee, let's just say it's scrumptious. I'm feeling quite good this morning. You know, I went on the scale this morning, or it was last night, I don't remember. Getting fucking old, you know what I mean? I think it was this morning. And I actually lost 5 pounds. Yep. I actually lost 5 pounds. So I basically have like 25 more pounds to go, and then I'll be good to go. I have an announcement to make, ladies and gentlemen. While the wife and I were in Prague, in the Czech Republic, I got a text message from someone. And I can't mention the person's name because then you're going to figure out who I'm talking about. I got a text message from someone. I'm in a group chat with 2 other individuals. Okay? And it's a police arrest report in Sanford, Florida. And apparently one individual that I have, I wouldn't say a vendetta against, but that it would give me great pleasure to see this person sitting in a prison cell. Let's just say that, right? I get their arrest report for theft from Walmart. Basically, this person loaded up a shopping cart with about $600 worth of, or $700 worth of merchandise and proceeded to walk the fuck out of the store, bypassing, quote, all points of sale at a register. And they caught this person. Okay? So I am starting a new, and this is not the only time this has happened to this individual, by the way. This person has done it many times in the last, 7 or 8 years. So in my hand here, I have a priority mail shipping label. I have a check payable to the city of Sanford for $150 for the records department. And I have the public records request form for body cam footage and all arresting and all other documentation. Any kind of video you got, because I am going to make a new YouTube channel. Yep, this is going to be the 14th channel. Arrest Mugshot. I am making another YouTube channel. This is going to be the 14th channel. And I got to tell you, I love watching these police body cam videos on YouTube. I really do. I really do enjoy watching. You see these complete fucking morons trying to like cash a check at a bank that they know is bad, that was given to them by someone on the beach, right? Or they're strolling out of Walmart in a wheelchair scooter, powered scooter, with like $1,000 worth of groceries or food or merchandise, or whatever. And it's hilarious. And these videos are commanding millions of views in a month. And I'm like, oh my God, 1 million views in a month. It's crazy. It really is crazy. So I am going to start a new YouTube channel. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. But the person that I'm requesting information from the city of Sanford on here is going to be the first one. And just stick around, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. Hold on. I'm sorry. I just had a vision in my head that I was 50 years older, 50 pounds heavier, sitting in my lanai in Sarasota, Florida. And my name was John Phillips. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I just ate a bagel with cream cheese and lox in front of you. My sincere, humblest apologies. I really do sincerely, I apologize. I'm sorry. It will not happen again in this video. Yep, I just finished that bagel. Yesterday, I had a conversation with a YouTube subscriber. He's a licensed master plumber, an HVAC contractor in upstate New York. Fourth generation. Wow, it's amazing. That really is amazing where you could have a business that you can pass down to your kids and your grandkids. That's epic. My hat's off for him. Seriously, it really is. Yeah. Not too shabby, huh? Not too shabby. And he reminded me, I was like, Mikey Pipes, you need to have more interaction on how to deal with the homeowner, the end user, the client on your YouTube channel. Like I was watching, I've been with you from the subscriber 1, and he's telling me that you used to have more engagement with the homeowner in your videos. You don't really do that much anymore. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I don't do that anymore. And when I try to, give my knowledge of like handling objections and with a rebuttal, I didn't really get the sense that it was that welcomed. Last January I spoke about how to price a toilet install for like $1,200, or how to price a water heater install for $3,500 plus. And the feedback I got was not so welcoming. But nonetheless, it got me thinking, to about 20 plus years ago when I was, a selling tech. And back in the 2000s, I was, and I'm not exaggerating, I was bringing in $750,000 a year of revenue for the company doing service. I did 2 to 3 service calls a day, and my average invoice was substantial. Seriously, $750,000 a year, working Monday through Friday, doing 2 to 3 service calls a day. Now, sometimes it was 5, right? But I enjoyed going into one job being there at 8 o'clock in the morning with my briefcase and my red shirt and my black pants and my black shoes with no treads in the bottom, rolling out the red carpet that wasn't, monogrammed like it is here, personalized, sorry, the word I'm looking for. And doing a major toilet rebuild for $495. And because I was young and energetic, I would bang that out in under an hour. And then I would do the add-ons, like the valve isn't working. Okay, there's another $115. Or the main water valve is bad. There's another X amount. I don't even remember what it was. But I got burnt out. And then I wasn't really felt that appreciated. And the straw that broke the camel's back was, a bullshit Christmas bonus, holiday bonus my last year there. Like literally, I just billed out like almost $1 million, and that's not including boiler sales that I would sell a boiler while I was at a service call, right? That's not including that, by the way. Just work that I personally did back in 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006. Seriously, right before that housing crash. So I had this conversation with a gentleman yesterday, and we're talking about giving instruction or sharing knowledge on how we handle objections. So I found an old book of mine last night. I keep it with my code book, which never really gets opened. Keeping it real. And one thing stood out to me, and I'm not like this today. And I think I'm in a much better place because I'm not. You guys, trust me, I have a lot of haters. You should see the stuff that I filter out in the comment section. It's really, really freaking nasty. Really, really nasty. But I have a lot of haters. I really do, and I get it. They're hating on my success, and I am not successful by far. I am not done. Let me tell you this, haters. I am far from done. I am not going to be done until I've conquered the East Coast of the United States. Just keeping it real, okay? When you're working for me, or your sister's working for me, or your grandkids are working for me, and I shouldn't say it like that, for me or with me is more like it. Like Peter, Mike, and Daniel, we work together. They don't really work for me. Yes, I sign the checks, but we're a team, and I really firmly believe that. Nonetheless, the haters out there are going to hate, but I'm not like this anymore because this one stood out in most particular. Here's an objection. You ready? Can you email us the estimate? We'll get back to you tomorrow. Okay? Or, can you leave us the estimate? Can you give me something in writing and I'll get back to you tomorrow? Or I'll call you back. And my response was like this. Mr. and Mrs. Jones, absolutely. But keep in mind that the pricing that we're discussing today and the proposal that I'm offering to enhance the comfort in your home includes manufacturer rebates and also financing options that are going to end real soon. Now, I get it. I understand you need to discuss this. So let me step outside and give you some space, give you some time to think about this. I'm going to take some measurements of the equipment outside, or I'm going to head into the basement, whatever, go into the attic, what have you. Please review this, right? I've said it all. I gave you all the options. You have good, better, best here. Please review this. And if you can give me your decision while I'm here, it's going to help me having to come back here, and then it's going to make sure that you're not going to avoid missing out on any of the current offers that X, Y, and Z Plumbing and Heating is offering right now. I'll be right outside if you have any questions. Kind of pushy, right? Kind of pushy. I'm totally different right now. That objection is handled differently right now by me. It is. Maybe because I'm not like I'm not a pushy person. Believe it or not, you guys may think that, oh, he's selling a capacitor for $600, that he's ripping them off. No, I'm delivering a service for $600. By the way, I don't sell capacitors for $600. I was kind of making that up yesterday, but close to it. Close to it. If you're not selling a capacitor, service replacement, and a full assessment of the system for $400 to $600, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. You're leaving a lot of money on the table. And I'll tell you exactly why I know this, right? Because every single, and this is probably going to get me in trouble with the IRS, hopefully not. Every single service call that I go on, with a few rare exceptions, I am guaranteed something like this handed to me as I'm walking out the door, saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And I tried to decline. It's like yesterday, the guy handed me that right here. It's right there in the thing right there. The guy handed me this right there. And he goes, Mike, I really appreciate you coming out today in such a short notice. You're very thorough. I really, really, really appreciate it. And by the way, as his house is about to blow up from these guys digging with an excavator his front yard and scraping across the metal gas piping. If that was a poly pipe, forget about it. We've been over. But he hands me, and it's like, sir, I'd rather you give me a Google review. You're gonna get a text message in a few moments after I'd mark this job complete when I get back into the truck and turn the ignition on. They just take a moment, 30 seconds, just write, Mike was great, or Mike was very thorough, or showed up on, whatever you want to write, right? I would more really appreciate, like, Mike, no, take this, and I'm going to give you a Google review. He didn't give me the Google review, by the way. I'm just keeping it real, not as of yet. But and I'm kidding you. I'm not kidding you. The vast majority, 85 to 90% of my service calls, I get a tip. A gratuity. When a client, homeowner, customer gives you a gratuity, you know what they sense? They sense that you went above and beyond in delivering a service to them, and they appreciated that. That's why. Okay? It's like going, and don't tell me no bullshit. No, when you go to a restaurant and you have phenomenal service, you're not going to give 15 or 20%. You're going to give more. Facts. So, if you're selling a capacitor for $40 and you're pulling up in a beat-up truck that with no lettering or identification on it, with passenger plates instead of commercial plates, parking in their driveway, who parks in their driveway? Are you serious? There's one local unlicensed fuck driving around my town right now, and I've seen it twice in the past month. He's pulled deep in their fucking, not deep in the driveway, they pulled into the driveway for a service call. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's professionalism? Huh. Motherfucker, seriously. Well, I heard the House of Representatives did sign into, law. It's not official yet, but no income tax on tips. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next week we have this propane Jandy pool heater going in. I have to review these two robotic pool cleaners. It's like with the e-bikes. I did a review on an e-bike that a manufacturer sent to me, and I got 4 more. All right, so now it's pool season. I got pool robots to review. And by the way, the BeatBot, it's a piece of shit. Just keeping it real. This is going in today. That's going in today. I got my table here. I'm going to grab a tent. I have a 10 by 10 that we're going to set up outside. I'm going to work on the outdoor unit. Daniel and Peter are going to work on the air handler and the walk-up attic, and we're going to get it done. And if you want to hear more objections and how to handle those objections with rebuttals, I want you to let me know in the comment section down below. What are you waiting for? Do it now! Sorry, got a little sidetracked there. I never gave you the rebuttal to the objection of, can I get back to you tomorrow or later? And I always respond, I was like, sure, absolutely. But while I'm here, do you have any questions? Is it the price that you're hesitant on? Is it the quality? Is the professionalism? Did I leave any doubt in what we're proposing to do for you and your family? And I wait and listen, right? But you want to ask a solid question on that needs a little bit of thought and gets a response going, because you want to get the conversation flowing again, right? And I'm not saying be pushy here. I'm just saying, do you have any questions while I'm still here? Is there doubt in the equipment I'm proposing? Is it my reputation? Is it the warranty? Or is it the price? You know, it's like, because we can work with any budget. Now, mind you, if we have to lower the price, I need to take something out of the equation. So may I ask, do you have any questions right now? And it gets them thinking. You sit there and wait. Don't start talking more. Just shut the fuck up and listen. Because the first person who speaks, and doesn't really work in that way. That's the scenario, though, by the way. And then you ask them, when they give you a response, then you ask them, okay, when are you looking to get this done, and when do you think we can schedule this? Because as you know, we're going into heating season, cooling season, we're going into spring, it's Easter next week, whatever, vacation, holidays, there's always something coming up. And you want to get this job on your schedule sooner rather than later. Let me get your thoughts and feedback in the comment section down below. I think I'm going to do 2 to 3 minutes of interaction with you guys on upcoming Uncensored videos on handling objections and ways to close the doors and to drive your sales up. Let's all learn from one another, and together we can make the trades great again. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Be well, God bless, stay safe, and I hope the rain lets up.